So, I never thought I'd be speaking in front of you all today. God has willed my presence. He thought it fit that we are gathered here today. Thank you, ma'am. I am humbled for your introduction. Although, I must say that first it was you, among all the others, who molded me into the man I am today. It was you and the River Deep Academy that taught me this valuable skill in public speaking. In fact, I believe I would not have the capability of speaking in front of you all today if not for the creating arms of the RDA. So, hands on your lap, feet together, and listen to me. These are the humble words of your mama. Do not think of me as nothing else, but a dearest advisor, a fellow alumni. You see, my dear young students, I am a reflection, a representation of the alumni, what has become of all those graduates, former students like you, who sat where you are today. I am incredibly humbled that my alma mater has chosen me to inspire you today. On this day of days, your graduation, a momentous event in your lives. So, I ask you one question. Students, are you ready to graduate? I think, are you ready to graduate? Oh, the lower years are very eager. So, today, we celebrate the graduates. But most importantly, we also celebrate the love, the passion, and the labor of all the parents, faculty, support staff, and stakeholders. Now, most importantly, we celebrate the administration of the persons. The reason I stand before you today, in the presence of my dear Auntie Miss Veneranda V. Albano, the founder, CEO, and Auntie Miss Felipa Sales Acedo, the director and administrator of the RDA. You might be questioning why I call them Auntie. Well, we are related by blood. The Auntie Penny, more importantly, is the cousin of my great-grandmother. Oh, how time flies. So, ladies and gentlemen, parents, distinguished municipal and DepEd officials, not to forget our prayer warrior in the Catholic Church, my lolo, Reverend Father James Bonwan. Good evening. Oh, a decade on, all my former classmates of RDA class of 2013 are now here and abroad. Yes, they are now licensed teachers, licensed nurses. I am happy to say that we are a fruitful batch. We are all graduates of higher education. with degrees in multimedia arts, architecture, chemical engineering, information technology. In fact, a former classmate of ours was even elected SK chairman in their respective barangay. Yours truly, as Ms. Albano said, I have a degree in communication and have chosen to study the hard endeavor of the law at San Beda University in Manila. Now, in our family, we are 3 siblings. All of us attended the Riverdale Academy. I am the eldest, our middle child, my sister, Shannon Frances, who is here beside Father James today, graduated as valedictorian. Please raise your hand, Shannon. Yes, that's my sister, Shannon. She graduated valedictorian at the top of her class in RDA in the year 2018. In fact, I was surprised because my daddy said that she alone had 18 medals. Recognition for her participation and outstanding performance in the various sciences and applications of RDA. Well, I was not valedictorian. I was always 5th in my entire class. But my God, all of my classmates were truly intelligent. My sister Shannon is currently a DOST scholar in the Philippine Science High School, Region 1 campus in Ilocos Sur. In fact, her graduation in senior high school is next month. I humbly and happily report her admittance and scholarship to all the top 4 universities in the Philippines. She will soon be attending her preparatory course in medicine at the University of the Philippines in Diliman. My youngest sister, Gianna, raise her hand, Gianna, is currently grade 5 here in RDA. She says she wants to take up law like me. Why is everything I said important? You see, graduates, everything I have mentioned is your potential. You must always know your reason, what you want, and fight for it. Needless to say, we are all very lucky to receive an education, for there are so many out there who cannot read and write. The injustices they face due to their ignorance and the evil that some men hold towards another. That is what we should seek to prevent. How lucky and honored are we to have graduated from the best school in Ilocos Norte. Now, a long time ago, Ms. Albano told us that when you dream, the sky is the limit. Or when reaching for our dreams. And how we have soared. How the Riverdale Academy has spread our wings to fly. So, dream high, my dear graduates. Especially you, teenagers. Young adults, as they say. Your words and decision already matter. Be smart with your resources Be wise with your decisions. The future is now. As for our cute completers in kindergarten, choose all the professions you want. It is normal to want a lot. The best example to follow would be your ates and kuyas. Most importantly, I implore you to be happy for the love and sacrifices of your family. Someday, you will all stand strong and reflect on the seeds planted by everyone present here today. Furthermore, the most important, be thankful to God. I was not talented in mathematics. That is why Miss Albano's subject in English was my favorite. It still is. Miss Felipa Acedo's subject on math, on the other hand, was my second favorite. Always follow your heart and mind. The moment you are not true to yourself is the moment you stray away from your written path. And so, I want to leave you these 3 lessons. My daddy and mommy, Judge Jonathan and Ethel Asuncion, always live with the wise words of Pericles and Dico. Leave not a legacy etched in stone, but in the hearts of men whose lives you have touched. Unquote. The noblest professions are the ones that make the heart happy. Happiness is not found in the great amounts of money that all of us as children have dreamed of. Instead, happiness is being together when we need each other. Camaraderie is the best source of happiness. There are more things that the heart achieves that the mind will never understand. Be inherently good to each other and all the strangers you meet along the way. And so, leave not a legacy etched in stone, but in the hearts of men whose lives you have touched. My papa and mama, Police Master Sergeant Francisco Gallo, and my dearest Tita Nita, always remind me to pray. Which leads me to my second teaching in Latin. Ora et labora. Do you know what that means? No. Ora et labora means pray and work. Pray before you work. But since we are all students, and still students, and are not working, we shall use the Latin maxim, ora et studium, which means to pray and study. I tell you, and I believe that God really listens. With all the pressure I deal with in law school, it is truly humbling to take law. God, as He knows it, is my only companion when I am alone and down. God does not abandon us, for He is the reason we are all here. Pray and study, so we may spread the goodness of the Lord through the good intentions and sincerity of actions. May God be at the center of your lives. Look left and right. Take a look at your classmates. Hug and thank your classmates and teachers, as time is always running. You'll never know when you see each other again. In fact, I have some classmates I have never seen since the day we graduated, the day we walked out of the very doors of this same building. Be happy and wish them well. They have impacted your lives more than you know. Remember, even strangers can help us the most. Most importantly, hug and thank your teachers, even those in RDA, even outside your classroom, even those outside your classroom. They have the passion and the love in their hearts to dedicate their lives in the fulfillment of our lives as students. They give us a fighting chance in life. Third and last, and so with my closing statement, I end with a Bible verse. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 18. And I quote, "It is good and fitting for one to eat and drink, and to enjoy the good of all his labor, in which he toils under the sun, and all the days of his life which God gives him, for it is his heritage." And so, when all of you graduates, especially teenagers, go home tonight, after this graduation, after your simple family feast, as you lay in your beds waiting for sleep, remember to pray. Dream of what you might be someday. In fact, I believe one day, one of you will be standing here and speaking. Live, but live with meaning. Today is your day, young men and women, future professionals. We celebrate your lives and toast to your future. I never fully understood the full meaning of the Liberty Academy March. We sang it almost every day. But now, I do. I really do. In that case, thank you, the Liberty Academy, for the single greatest gift of all, an irrevocable and priceless gift. Success is indeed and has become our heritage. So please, I beseech you, I implore you to take my simple advice and remember it at the altar of your success. Friends, family, distinguished guests, good evening. I hope to see you all very soon. Congratulations to the graduates and completers of the class of 2024. Thank you and mabuhay. Praise be to God. I love you all and good night.